Is coronavirus real? Well, that's the big question, but the fact is that the news is there presenting itself around there. We have fact, we have evidence, we have facts being presented that people have died out of it. Certainly, also research nations who had for a while had suppressed that there was no COVID have begun to also show that there's COVID. Then we have facts being presented that people have died out of it. Certainly, also research nations who had for a while had suppressed that there was no COVID again to also show that there's COVID. So, what do we do in this time? On this very day, I'm coming to tell you three things you need to do. First, you need to use your senses for every information that you receive. Are you a person of faith? Don't keep faith aside, but also keep your senses within, because faith does not work without the works of the senses. Faith requires sense to be able to work. It requires logic to be able to work, even though sometimes we say it's illogical. But for the fact that every miracle, even though we say it's logical, has a certain level of logic because it works first with logic. I'll give you an example. For bread to be provided for and feeding the 5,000 person, first and foremost, they needed one loaf of bread, which made logic that we had bread. For the earth to become where it was, there was a massive space of emptiness, and that empty space of emptiness was used also to produce the earth. So use your senses, live wisely. Don't say I have faith, and then you start getting yourself into a crowded situation where you start having the virus, and then the whole world loses. I mean, your own world or your family begin to lose you, or begin to run frantic and put the whole media scope on you, all because you just felt you had faith, and faith without sense is not faith. Secondly, don't be in so much frantic panic mode that you stop doing what needs to be done, because some people have gone to an extent to start thinking that the world is just coming to an end, and then they've sat down not doing anything. I see a lot of opportunities right here now, because remember what the Bible says. The Bible says in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was empty, the earth was void. There was a lot of chaos. There was a lot of chaos, and out of that chaos, God created the world. Now, are you a person of faith? This is time for you to start taking opportunity. Looking back, I'm seeing a lot of opportunity. I'm seeing where people can start manufacturing um, this gel. All you just need is you need alcohol of 100%, 99% up to 100% alcohol. You also need aloe vera gel. Mix them together. One third of the alcohol, sorry, two-thirds of alcohol, one third of aloe vera gel, and then you mix it. Then add a bit of essential oil, and then you are done. I see a lot of opportunity now that shops are being closed and that this distance, social distance is being created. Do you have a van? Rise up quickly, go meet this supermarket and tell them you want to be their delivery van. Rush up and start being the delivery van for them. Create a policy around. Quick one. There's another opportunity I'm also seeing. You could decide to be an errand boy. This is the time for you to start creating an errand boy website quickly, and then rush. The world is frantically scared, people are scared, and then you could just make a lot of things. Or I'm not asking you to huddle, but you could just do a little bit of consciousness in keeping some of the products that you have. At the point in time, people start rushing after it, and then start thinking around, probably building a little profit, like a 2% profit. I'm not asking you to be profiteering, but a 2% profit could just also make some sense also. So ideas are crazy all around there. Read your Bible. You see the Bible say that wisdom is found in the marketplace. Wisdom is crying in the marketplace. Listen to the voice of wisdom and take advantage of that, and enjoy your season during this coronavirus. Above all, this time for you to be enjoyed with your family. No time has ever been created in history like this for once to have time with your family. Keep on. Let the children have the fun. Let your husband, your wife, every sibling around you have the fun of your presence. Have a happy Shabbat.